Here we are on Sunday afternoon at 11:33 a.m., 8/19/2012. What are we looking at here? We're looking at multi-year highs on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. That's this one right here. Okay, we've been covering this thing. This is a 2012 dip. We're right back at the tops. Here's the 2007 where the financial crisis started, and we went straight down and we're up well over close to 100% on some of the indexes from the calendar 2009 low. But here's what we're going to focus on. Will this bull rally continue, or will this bull rally leave as fast as it was for 3 months? We've come off of these bottoms at that support level in 2012. We had the big crash here, and we rallied right back up to the major wall of resistance. One thing that we will tell people is to be very, very noteworthy of resistance, meaning that if I was an investor and as I'm getting higher and higher in the Dow with the economic situation, we're going to hit levels and we're going to get short-term overbought. September with the election, with worldwide leaders, we have Iran. I mean, the market has been extremely resilient throughout all of it. However, we're not seeing the kind of improvements that we're looking for. With this election coming, depending on who's going to be president, there are so many things to factor in that I'm not even going to think right at this very moment that I'm going to go into that analysis, other than we will be covering that analysis and we'll be putting lots of effort in this analysis to bring to you, as we always do when we get to major market tops, when they have big corrections. We are at a zone within the Dow Industrials that this major 2007 monthly level, and it's a monthly chart, this is where if we do break the high, we're going to have to start worrying about resistance 1 up here, 2, 3, and eventually all the way back up to the top. That's 14,000. That's where the financial crisis started. And in my view, nothing fundamentally around the world is growing at a slower rate than what we were over here when we went down. So I'm going to emphasize that the risk associated with this Dow moving higher is I would be very cautionary. Big money, small money, anyone who's having any interaction with Dow 30, Dow Industrials, they're getting top heavy. Some of them are great yielders. One of the things that we've noticed lately is people were shifting out of these high yield stocks and going back into tech and exploring other various sectors in the market. So when we look to see where are people coming off of those high yield dividend payers and then selling those and rotating around, that's a healthy thing for the bull. Because what that is, it's an early stage of where that risk on trade starts to come back in versus where the risk off was. Nobody believes in the fundamentals. Nobody believes in the earnings. People do not want to be taxed higher. Corporations don't know what way to go. There are so many uncertainties that are still a major problem from a fundamental and economic point of view. However, the market continues to grind that wall of worry higher and higher and higher. Just as we did from 2011 down here. 2012, we went straight up there and then went straight right back down where it all started, and now we're right back up here. So this is the full gamut right here of this monthly move on the Dow. We are cautioned. We are telling people there is a time to be aggressive. That's when we were melting up and going higher. You need to be long down here at the bottom. You got to be careful buying up here in major resistance areas. September, we'll see what September is going to be like. They've got major printing presses working around the world right now. I've never seen the printing presses. That's how countries print their money and throwing it in the system. They're doing it. And they better continue to do it, because what goes up on very light volume these days, and you're at multi-year highs, is this bull rally going to continue? Once we break through that resistance level, what will happen is we'll be too overbought in the short term, where pullbacks and corrections occur, just as we did there. Once again, we continue to trade these Dow stocks that are in here, the leadership stocks, the ones that you want to own that do pay you over time. Okay, we'll be covering the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ comp. Right now, will this bull rally continue? The bull has a lot of risk.